Tell me what's on your mind.
We live in an insane world, Pilgrim. Maybe it's time we gave insane solutions a chance.
Do not know fear. You are but vermin to me.
What's up everybody, it's Rifle here and thanks for checking out this video. In this one I wanted to discuss, in my opinion, the best companion mod that is out for Fallout 4 right now. And the crazy thing is, it is exclusively just for the Xbox One. People are asking for it to be on the PC, as you can see here with these comments on the mod download, but he hasn't actually released it for the PC, so I'm not sure if this is going to be specifically for just the console or what's going on here. But this is an insane companion mod, and I am almost certain that it's going to be one of the best quest mods here soon. Right now he's just releasing pretty much a teaser to his quest mod that's going to be releasing. So anyways, this Armstrong and Duke mod that was created by Skinny Tech Boy has a file size of 26.6 megabytes. So it's really not that large at all, especially since how much actually comes with this companion mod. It features almost 500 lines of freaking custom dialogue, so just think about that everybody. Those 500 lines of custom dialogue had to have been voiced over by his voice. Which brings me to another topic. A lot of people are actually complaining about his audio with Armstrong and Duke. Some people are actually trying to give constructive criticism, saying they can pretty much work on his audio because they say his audio doesn't really match with the characters. Armstrong sounds too young, and Duke really doesn't sound like a super mutant. And Skinny Tech Boy actually replied with some slight spoilers saying, "I may take up your offer, but I don't regard Duke's voice as he isn't a standard mutant." And he also mentioned that he might take board Armstrong's looks. He may darken his hair slightly. He's meant to be in his 50s at least. That's what he mentioned. And these guys don't only interact when you specifically talk to them, they also interact to their environments around the wasteland all the time. So you don't have to necessarily go up to them and try to talk to them. They'll just leave some comments here and there about each part that you're in the wasteland. And I'm not just talking about sometimes, they're always commenting, and it's, I don't know, it's just awesome to see because it's pretty much like Bethesda created this companion mod for our enjoyment. Anyways, I'll go ahead and play you guys a few lines of dialogue to give you guys a taste of what you can experience from these companions. And also, of course, if you want to see more of it, just check the link in the description and go download it. It's definitely worth the download, everybody. Skinny Tech Boy spent a lot of his time working on this for our enjoyment. So that's the reason why I'm specifically going over it solely, because I know how much work was actually put into this mod, and it deserves the exposure. So if you want to, share this video with some of your friends to introduce them to this mod, or just tell them to go download the mod and tell them it'll be worth it. Either way works for me. Anyways, here's some dialogue, everybody.
So, tell me about him.
Duke has been by my side for as long as I can remember. But not even I know everything there is to know about him. All I know is my daddy found him broken and half beaten to death when I was a boy. He took him in, fixed him up, and made him part of the family. Now I don't know how old Duke came to be in that situation in the first place. Hell, I don't think even he remembers.
What's your story?
I was born in fire and rage, created for war and destruction. But I was rejected by my own kind, cast out and left for dead. I was a defect, a failed experiment. And yet, Armstrong's father saved me, took me in, and taught me to be better. Showed me that I can be so much more than muscle and rage. To him and his bloodline, I have sworn to serve and protect while blood still pumps in my veins.
So there's a little bit on their voice, and as you guys heard, they have a lot of mystery to them, which is great because it can build up more of a friendship with them to make you want to know more about them, if you get what I'm saying. And this quest mod will be that fix. We'll be able to actually know how Duke became who he is, like why exactly does he sound like that, or maybe we'll even meet Armstrong's father, or maybe he'll be unfortunately dead. I mean, I don't know how exactly this is going to play out. I just know we're going to be figuring out more about these characters when we do play these quests. And I know one of them because we got hinted at about it. We're going to be learning about how Duke actually got his voice. So that's going to be probably going back to where he was getting experimented on. He's going to be explaining more about that. Or maybe we're going to have to go to the place where he got experimented on. I don't know. There's all kinds of possibilities we can guess at here and try to take a stab at them and think we're right about it. But in actuality, we don't know until this quest mod releases. And I have to say, I have not been stoked about a quest mod releasing in quite some time. And honestly, I think the developer's just rolling with your guys' complaints. Like, you guys are complaining about the voices. Well, he's deciding to kind of flow the quest line with how their voices came to be, because you gotta think how much he has to work with here. Instead of actually replacing all of the 500 lines of dialogue and trying to do it all over again, he's deciding to kind of roll with it and make a quest line about how their voices became to be. Hey, and if that is the case, it's a smart move, honestly, because he's making the characters make more sense from your guys' feedback. You guys were complaining about the voices, well then he was like, you know what, maybe I'll make the voices make more sense by giving them more of a backstory. Fair warning though, Armstrong does have a mouth like a sailor, so if cussing ain't about your life while playing games, well then, hey, you have been warned. Armstrong does cuss, which I don't see why that'd be the case, because I sometimes cuss in my videos. I'm just talking about the people that aren't actually following me, and you just clicked on this video like, oh, this sounds interesting, and now you're learning about it. Well, I'm just letting you guys know, Armstrong will cuss. Also, some other features is that Armstrong can pick almost any lock, and also you can get his knife from him if you trade with him. As for Duke, he's basically just a tank. You can't get nothing from him when trading with him, and he doesn't really do nothing special as in like picking locks and that, but he is Shrek's third cousin and he can shred through enemies. Which, by the way, if you go to download this, in case you're confused on how to actually get these guys as your companion, it's pretty self-explanatory. There will be a map marker that'll show up right next to Sanctuary. You go to that map marker, and then you just talk to Armstrong about wanting protective service. And then bada bing, bada boom, they are your companions. Overall, though, this guy is what I would call a great mod creator. He also responds to his little community that follows him. So yeah, if you feel like it, go check this out, give it a chance. You'll be able to have 3 followers as well, because you'll have these 2, and then also whoever else you want as a follower. Like, as you saw, I was using Nick Valentine and some of this footage that I was using. But I'm out of here, everyone. If you found this video enjoyable, consider leaving a like. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching and listening, and try to stay safe out there, everybody, and avoid sleeping in pee. Peace out.